Dear students, in continuation with stoichiometric calculations, here we take up a few more numericals. The question is, ethyl alcohol is prepared industrially by the reaction of ethylene with water. The reaction given is C2H4, that is ethylene, also called as ethene, reacting with water, and it is giving us CH3CH2OH, that is ethyl alcohol, ethanol. What is the percentage yield? Yield means product of the reaction if 4.6 gram of ethylene gives 4.7 gram of ethyl alcohol. What is the percentage yield of the reaction if 4.6 gram of ethylene gives 4.7 gram of ethyl alcohol? Now this is given in the question that 4.6 gram of ethylene is producing 4.7 gram. Let us see how much should it produce ideally as per the balanced chemical equation. We should always check all the reactions first whether they are balanced or not. C2H4, that is C2. We see this side also we have 2 carbon atoms. H4 and 2 more, that is 6 hydrogen atoms. 3, 2, 5 and 1, 6. Then one oxygen is there. So the reaction is completely balanced. Now we get the information, the basic idea comes from the balanced chemical equation itself. I have combined it. I have written the condensed formula C2H5OH, that is ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Now from the basic reaction we come to know that what is the mass of C2H4? C2H4 will be 24 plus 4, that is 28. 28 grams of ethylene is reacting with 18 grams of water, and as per the reaction how much C2H5OH is produced? It is producing 46 grams of ethyl alcohol. 28 gram of ethylene is producing 46 gram of ethanol by reacting with 18 grams of water. Let us come back to the question. What is the percentage yield of the reaction if 4.6 gram of ethylene is giving 4.7 gram of ethyl alcohol? Let us see how much 4.6 gram of ethylene should give. 28 grams of ethylene is producing 46 gram of C2H5OH. Then 4.6 gram of C2H4 will produce how much? 46 upon 28 into 4.6 gram of ethanol. We calculate it, and how much do we get? We will be solving it out, and we get how much? 23, 14. You can solve that, and from here we get approximately 7.55 gram. 7.55 gram is the expected weight of ethanol. As per the question, we are getting only 4.7 gram of ethanol. So we have to find out what is the percentage yield. Means in this, if this is the expected mass, we are getting only 4.7 gram. Then how much per 100? So we can calculate it. In 7.755 gram expected yield, we are getting only how much? 4.7 gram. Then if the expected yield is 100 gram, how much will we get? 4.7 upon 7.55 into 100. It comes out approximately 62.1 gram. You can calculate it accurately. It is coming approximately 62%, 62.1 something percent. So this is the way you can solve the question. The basic idea comes from the balanced chemical equation. One more question I am taking. How many moles of alumina, Al2O3, aluminium oxide, can be formed when a mixture of 0.36 moles of aluminium and oxygen? The mass of oxygen is not given, moles of oxygen is not given. are ignited. Ignited means completely burnt. Also calculate the mass of alumina formed. What is the volume of oxygen required for the process? So the first step is calculate the mass of alumina formed. First step. We come to the basic balanced chemical equation. Aluminium gets ignited by oxygen to form alumina. On balancing, we get 4 moles of aluminium reacting with 3 moles of oxygen and producing 2 moles of alumina. So we have to find out what is the mass of alumina formed, and we are given 0.36 moles of aluminium. So we'll be calculating it in terms of moles itself. 4 moles of aluminium are producing 2 moles of alumina. As per the equation, 4 moles of aluminium reacting with 3 moles of oxygen to produce 2 moles of alumina. How much do we have? We have 0.36 moles of aluminium will be producing how much alumina? 2 upon 4 into 0.36, that is 2, will be getting 0.18 moles of Al2O3. 0.18 moles of Al2O3. Let us see the question carefully. Also calculate the mass of alumina formed. By the mole mass interconversion, we can find out the mass in 0.18 moles of alumina. 1 mole of alumina is what? Al2O3. The molar mass of Al2O3 is, aluminium is atomic mass 27 into 2 plus 16 into 3, that is 54 plus 48, it comes out to be 102 gram. 1 mole of alumina contains 102 gram. Then how much alumina we have? We have 0.18 moles of alumina. How much will it be? 102 into 0.18 gram. If you calculate it, it comes out approximately equal to 18.36 gram. This is the mass of alumina. One more thing is being asked in the question. What is the volume of oxygen required for the process? Let us see how much oxygen is required for the process. Which process? For the completely combustion of 0.36 moles of aluminium, which is given to us. We'll go back to the basic equation. Basic equation is 4 moles of aluminium require how much oxygen for complete combustion? 3 moles of oxygen. Then how many moles do we have? 0.36 moles of aluminium. We require how much of oxygen? 3 upon 4 into 0.36 moles. That comes out to be 0.09, that is 0.27 moles of oxygen. 0.27 moles of oxygen are required to completely ignite 0.36 moles of aluminium. Now they have not asked the moles, they have asked in the question, what is the volume of oxygen required? We know from the mass volume calculations, the standard formula that we had seen, 1 mole of any substance. So here oxygen also acquires 22.4 liters of volume at STP. 1 mole of oxygen occupies 22.4 liters of volume at STP. How much oxygen do we have? We have 0.27 moles of oxygen. What will be the volume? How much will be the volume of this oxygen? 22.4 into 0.27 liters of oxygen. We can calculate it accurately. This is the volume of oxygen required for complete combustion of 4.36 moles of aluminum. This is the way how we calculate the stoichiometric calculations. Here we can see it again. You can do mass by mass calculations. You can do moles by moles calculations, moles to moles, moles to moles, and we can do moles to volume calculations also. The interconversion of mole to mass, mass to volume is possible using this mole concept. Thank you.